Okay guys, here we are today. It's a beautiful day. It's actually been a beautiful week. It's been unbelievable. The weather's been amazing. No humidity, just gorgeous. Blue skies, just amazingness. Out on that pasture, you may be able to see by that far tree. Let me try to show you here. There's a big pile under it. That is a pile of wood. We actually went through the pasture yesterday. Well, actually last week. Time flies. And we cut out all the dead trees. They were like trees that were just old and rotted out. So we went out there and cut it all up. We piled the wood. And then what we're gonna do is, when the time is right, we're gonna cut that wood and we're gonna make a lot of firewood. You know, I like to have a lot of firewood around just in case. It's a crazy world. You never know when it's gonna get crazier. So we got the van getting ready to go in the morning. So we have some great customers. We're delivering some half cows, whole cows, quarter cows, a couple half pigs. So we're gonna be down in Long Island, Westchester tomorrow, North Jersey. And today, and between today and yesterday, we shipped out probably about 150 packages that we're sending all the way around the country, right? From California. We sent one to Alaska yesterday. That was cool again. There's those pigs. Fortunately, those pigs are beautiful, man. And if any of you guys are looking for some beautiful pork, hey, we sent in a bunch of pigs a couple weeks ago. So we got 5 pigs back from the butcher. And then we have another 6 that are going in. So if you do want a fresh cut pig, the butcher will cut it however you want. Just go on the website, wearefreedomfarms.com, and put your deposit down and we'll cut that up for you. But we've been spreading manure all day today, so that's kind of cool. You can kind of see some of those clumps out there on that field. I think it's supposed to rain on Friday. It's been very dry here, which is weird because it was so wet. So it seems to be how it goes here. It goes from super dry to super wet. That's kind of a cool sight. Hold on. You can kind of see those little duck heads. Those are the geese. They're walking through the property. I love that. And yeah, we're loaded with geese. There's more geese back there. So anyway, we've just been doing a bunch of different things around, taking advantage of the weather. We have I'm not gonna go in the barn now, but we'll go in the barn tomorrow and I'll show you some of the piglets. We had a couple moms give birth. We've really reduced down our pig crop. We just got overgrown last year. So we have about 12 pigs that are, they're done. They're ready to go to the butcher. So we got to send those in. And then we have another class of pigs coming behind that'll be ready for, they'll be like our spring bunch. So that's kind of cool. But we got the cows on their winter pasture, which I want to talk about that. I talked about that in one of our previous grazing videos. We never did this before. It's like in our mentality, it used to be if the grass was growing, put the cows on the grass, save your money on hay. But this year, we made a change, and the change was this. Use your winter pasture to extend your growing season. And that's what we did. Use the winter pasture to extend the growing season. So what I've been doing is I take the cows through their rotation around the pastures. They'll go all the way around the pastures. And then what we do is we put them here for like 14 days. Maybe not that many. 12 to 14. The reason I hesitate is like I hate spending 14 days worth of hay in the summer. But these guys still eat about 4 a day. So it adds up even in the summer, and we don't want to be spending money on hay here in the summer, especially because we burn through 4 bales a day in the winter. So it's like, A, how much hay are you going to go through? How much hay are you going to buy? What's the return on the hay investment? So to do this, it's an investment, no doubt. But it's really helped us with the grass, because like now our pastures are going to have 2 weeks to grow back. 2 weeks to grow back. And it is just so helpful. So it's basically game changing for us, and I believe it is. I believe it's been a game changing move for us, and I'm thrilled that we're doing it. And you know, this is something not everybody talks about, but this is I think it's a regional thing. It's also something to consider depending on how many head of cattle you have and how many acres you have. But I found it allows you to keep a larger herd on a smaller acreage and still rotationally graze, which is kind of cool. So you get the best of both worlds. You can have a big herd on a smaller acreage, still rotationally graze, and still have a nice healthy herd that that grows well. So we're right now 100% on grass here. Come October, November, we'll start to bring the corn silage back, just to prep these guys for winter and get them ready for what's to come. So we're doing different things, right? We're trying different techniques. We're always trying to figure out what works. The part that burns my butt the most is looking at this pasture and it looks like hell in a handbasket. But the thing is, this pasture never grows well for us. It's always been a bad grower. It's always retained a ton of water. It doesn't drain well. So it never is going to grow great grass anyway. So why not just sacrifice it? And it's large enough for us to sacrifice. And that's what we've been doing. We've been sacrificing it. And it's helped us. And, you know, there's so many philosophies today on how to do it. And you know what? You know how you do it? You do what works for you. You do what works for your animals. You know, if you look out and your cows are looking good and they're putting on weight, their coats are slick, they look healthy, you know, the moms are producing milk, you know, you're birthing calves, you're doing good. And that's really, in my opinion, what it's all about. You know, I was thinking about when we first started this herd just a few years ago. We bought 13 cows, then we bought a few more, then we bought a few more. And before you know it, you know, the mamas started getting bred by the bull, and next thing you know, they're dropping calves, and it's just always a good time. And when you could just watch your herd grow over time and sort of select who stays and select who goes, it's a pretty cool thing. I'm always looking. That's why I'm talking slow. Whenever you see a cow sitting down, sometimes at the wrong angle, it looks like it could be, you know, a dead cow, but it wasn't. That cow was just sitting up, doing its thing. But, you know, I try to come out and check on these guys every night, make sure everybody's doing okay. And Freddie checks them during the day. And we're just always trying to make sure everybody's performing well and looking good. So it's a process, but over time, you just get better and better. And that's what we try to do, right? We try to get better and better for our customers and for our animals, and we do the best we can. That guy's got the right idea. Nice night to go on a bike. Anyway, let me give you some housekeeping. A couple things. One, we got Freedom Fest, September 13th. It's our annual farm party. Last year we had an amazing turnout. 850 people came from all over: Long Island, Westchester, New York City, Brooklyn, Staten Island, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, Rhode Island. People came from everywhere. Massachusetts. It was amazing, and we hope you guys can make it. I'm going to put a link down below so you can sign up, and it's free. Like I said, we just want to know how many people are coming. We have bands. We do a pig roast. We do cook all our own meats, games for kids. It's an amazing time. So we really hope you can make it. We put a lot of time and energy and investment into this. So we really hope that you guys can come and be a part of it. The other thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start drop points, okay? Drop points. Where instead of shipping all of our orders, we're going to start picking different spots where we're going to basically drop off your orders. But we're going to pilot it with eggs. So if you want to buy our eggs, most people say, hey, your eggs are always sold out. We always have eggs. But what we're going to do is we're going to drive locally, locally meaning where our customers are. We're going to drive to Long Island. We're going to drive to Westchester. We're going to drive to Staten Island, North Jersey. And again, we have customers around the country, but unfortunately we can't ship the eggs around the country at this point. And we're going to be sending out a link, and you're going to click the link, and I'll probably put the link too in the description here. And you could decide, hey, I want 5 dozen eggs, 4 dozen eggs, 6 dozen eggs. You'll meet the truck. We'll give you the eggs. We'll give you the option to add a few more things too if you'd like. And we want to shift the business. To be honest with you, we've always been 100% shipping. Buy it online, we ship it to you, unless you buy shares. But what's happening is the cost of shipping it's outrageous, number one. And number two, like, what better way to do this than really to get to know your customers? So that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to get to meet our customers more. We're getting to get to know everybody and make it, kind of a community thing, community meetup. Like, hey, we're going to be at exit 49 at this location off the Long Island Expressway in New York on Saturday, August, whatever, from 9 to 11. Come, pre-order, pick up your stuff, and we'll have it ready for you, and you'll pick it up right there. And the other thing that we like is that we maintain control of our packages. It's so frustrating for us when you send something through UPS and they lose the package. And not only that, like, for us, we lose customer trust. We lost the dry ice. We lost the inserts. We lost the box. We lost the labor cost. We lost the meat, right? That's an animal. That's an animal's flesh. And we lost it. And they don't care. We're just another number. We're just another ag account. But for us, it matters. Everything matters, right? Every dollar matters. Every customer matters. Everything matters. So with that everything matters mentality, we want to take back more control of what we do. Our main service areas, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, that's our main service area, not our whole service area, right? The whole service area is the United States of America. That's our whole service area. So we're still going to service the United States of America, the land of opportunity, as my friend Charlie Aiello says. So if you buy from us and you're in California, New Mexico, Texas, Michigan, wherever you're at, Florida, Georgia, we got you. Don't worry. Don't listen to this and say, oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to buy from them anymore. They're not shipping to South Carolina, North Carolina, you name it. No. We are. But what we're trying to do is consolidate our local shipments to where we can go to drop points. And instead of shipping 150 orders a week, maybe we ship 75. Instead of shipping 200 orders a week, maybe we ship 100 and we get to deliver 100, to our wonderful customers. So that's the idea, get people to buy a little bit more in bulk, save on the shipping, do the pickup cost instead, and we'll continue to make meat great again together. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to keep pushing it. That's what we're going to do. So Lauren and I had a great time yesterday, by the way, on News Nation. I'll talk more about that on the next video, but we talked about beef prices and went over that whole shindig. So we'll dig into that too on the next one. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you have a great night. You have a great day. Hope you have a great life. I hope you have just greatness everywhere, because we're in the land of opportunity, and I hope everybody takes advantage of that. So anyway, look at that beautiful little calf. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you can make it to Freedom Fest. I'll put the link down below. And I hope you could let us ship you our beautiful meats, or even better, once we launch it, I hope you could meet us at one of our drop point pickup spots where we bring the farm to your table. All right, guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. See you, everybody.